After warning against fretting over evildoers, the psalmist shifts to positive commands. Trust in the Lord and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. Psalm 37, verse 3. The word trust means to lean upon, to rely. It describes a people who put their full weight on something. The command is, trust in the Lord, not in circumstances, not in visible outcomes, and not in human justice. The phrase, and do good, follows. Trust is not passive, but produces action. Believers who trust God should do good and obey His commands. Likewise, they should live in righteousness even when evil seems to prosper. The connection between trust and action is vital. Faith without works is dead, as James writes. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. James 2:26. True trust in the Lord results in good works. The promise follows the command. So shalt thou dwell in the land. The word so connects the promise to obedience. Those who trust and do good will dwell in security. They will remain in the place God has given them. The phrase, dwell in the land, speaks of stability and permanence. While the wicked are cut down like grass, the righteous remain. The second part of the promise adds another guarantee. Verily thou shalt be fed. The word verily means truly or certainly. God guarantees provision. The phrase, thou shalt be fed, speaks of sustenance and care. God will provide for those who trust Him. They will not starve. They will not lack what they need. This promise stands in contrast to the temporary prosperity of the wicked. Verse 4 builds on verse 3. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and He shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Psalm 37, verse 4. The command, delight thyself, means to take pleasure in something, to find joy in it. The phrase, in the Lord, identifies the object of this delight. Believers are to find their joy in God Himself, not in His gifts, not in circumstances, but in Him. The word also connects this command to the previous one. Trust leads to doing good, and delight follows trust. These commands build on each other. A person who trusts God and does good will delight in Him. The relationship deepens as obedience grows. The promise attached to this command is remarkable. He shall give thee the desires of thine heart. The word desires refers to what the soul asks and longs for. The promise is that God will grant these requests, but this is not a blank check for selfish wishes. A person who delights in the Lord develops desires that align with God's will. His longings change as he grows in his relationship with the Lord. Abraham illustrates the principle of trust and provision. God called him to leave his country and go to a land he did not know. By faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed, and he went out, not knowing whither he went. Hebrews 11:8. Abraham trusted God, and he did well by obeying the Lord. God gave him the land and provided for him. Abraham dwelt in security because he trusted God. Daniel shows what it means to delight in the Lord despite opposition. He prayed 3 times daily with his windows open toward Jerusalem. When the decree forbade prayer, he continued. Daniel delighted in communion with God. God delivered him from the lions and granted him honor in the kingdom. His delight in the Lord shaped his desires